nation's hunger for violence extravaganza! Tonight, we're gonna watch the Vault Hunter take on the Ravenous Wattle Gobbler!
Welcome everyone back to Borderlands, guys. Today is a very special day, because if you guys are new to our channel, you guys do not know that a long time ago, about 2 years ago, I played this game, and this is the boss that has given me the most trouble, the Wattle Gobbler. And oh my god, guys, is this hard. But as you guys all know, I've been doing a lot of work on Borderlands lately, and killing this boss is literally a piece of cake. It's gonna be awesome.
Let's find out! But first, I'm interviewing Nick. Oh, looks like we're out of time.
That just happened.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor! Hey! Get over here so I can whisper some things to you in secret!
I am over here.
Real talk, the Gobbler fight is rigged. The Torg board of directors made the Gobbler unbeatable, so we need all the contestants to get us a bunch of hits on the EchoNet. But I don't want you to die, cause you're cool, and oh crap, I'm not whispering anymore, my bad!
I love Torg.
Into the kitchen, kill everybody, and poison the Gobbler's food. Once the poison takes effect, you can kill him. Also, I want him dead so I can eat him! He looks delicious!
God dang it, Torg. You want to eat everything, don't you? Jeez. Boys in the Wattle Gobbler. And before we head on, guys, I just want to say that I'm progressing through Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, UVHM, and I'm halfway there from completing UVHM. I'm also in OP8 now, and as you guys see, I have a lot of really powerful weapons here that will overkill the Wattle Gobbler, because I'm not facing him on UVHM yet. I'm facing him on True Vault Hunter mode, so he'll probably be a one-shot for me. But later on down the road, we'll probably record me killing him on UVHM. So guys, now that I said that, I just want to show off some of the gear that I got. I'm not rocking the Killer of Terramorphous mod anymore. I'm rocking the Legendary Psycho class mod. And now I'm rocking the Hide of Terramorphous, the Explosive Fireball, Fastball, my bad, the Vegeful Infinity Pistol, which is basically fire. I had this weapon when I did the Mercenary DLC. We have a better Norfleet. This is the Parataxis Norfleet. It's a ×3, which makes it over 10 million damage. And then we have the Practicable Interfacer, which is very strong shotgun. And one of the best weapons, my friend said in the game, he said the Sandhawk is one of the best weapons. And that's what we're using.
In the kitchen, but today there's a new item on the menu. Murder! Vault Hunter, kill the chef!
Kill the chef! Where's the chef? Gordon Ramsay. Where's Gordon Ramsay? Oh, there's Stir Fry Cook. Gordon Ramsay, man, he is this is Chef Ramsay, but this is basically an Easter egg that Borderlands put in the game, but he's supposed to be based off Gordon Ramsay and his sidekick that I just killed back there.
You do well to ignore Torg's instructions if you wish to stay alive.
With the chef's dead, we can prepare our own meal for the Gobbler. Get to the freezer.
That's some big corn. Wait, what's that in there? Some hummus? Is that what it says? Nice.
Damn, that door's locked. Let me activate my my remote lockpicking program.
We could probably kill these guys with the infinity pistol. I don't know why I'm wasting ammo.
Leave at once. We gotta choose some meat for the Gobbler's meal. Turn on the tastiest little scavengers.
The accuracy with this pistol is trashed.
Beautiful misery.
There we go.
My mouth is watering.
Here we go.
I don't know what you're planning, but I don't like it. Tributes, get the
These
vault
guys
hunter
look
out of
awesome.
my
Look at his
kitchen.
swords.
Here comes the bad guy. Dignity. Those dudes didn't stand a chance. You almost feel bad for them, but then you start laughing because you were technically acting in self-defense, so screw them.
Wow.
Violence doesn't solve anything.
Can I reach that? Or am I gonna have to climb up this? I'm probably gonna have to go up these stairs. I could do a grenade jump, probably. But this should be easier. I won't have to waste my grenades.
Now to grind up the meat. Get to the kitchen.
Thorn, as president, I demand to know why the hell the Vault Hunter is running around backstage.
Just trying to mix
Lol. If you guys don't know, this is based off the Hunger Games, by the way. That's why it's like Thanksgiving themed and all that. It's pretty hilarious, I think.
words can hurt. Let's get
I missed.
grinding.
I missed it. Ooh. I didn't miss that. See if we can do some parkour to get up here.
Grinder.
Got my face. There we go. Look at that goodness.
Delicious. We're nearly done preparing the Gobbler's meal. With the meat prepared, we only need one more ingredient. Deadly poison.
That really insta-killed me. Watch how much money I lose. I bet I lose like 3 million. How much did I lose? 5 million? Jesus.
Victory achieved without suffering is no victory at all.
5 million? Are you kidding me? I was just joking around.
I ran out of explosives, so I'm actually going to open this door remotely without blowing it up. Sight!
Poison Wattle Gobbler.
Yes?
The nest should be over here.
Gun tech, then sold it to us for $12
Yeah.
and a high five. We kept him on purely for PR reasons.
Get out of here.
You both outlived your usefulness. Tribute, kill.
He's pretty cool. I want to see these guys. I don't even have to do anything and they're dead.
Closes the door.
All they do is hit me and I release my fireballs. That's hilarious.
Make sure to get a slag weapon on the way. Smack the jabber nest to wake him up. All right, now slag the jabber.
Okay, slag. I have this grug nozzle that shouldn't be in the game, but you know I have. And let's use this weapon though.
The choices are pretzeling my inner lobes.
Before the slack wears off!
Shoot. But if they hit me, I just kill them. How am I supposed to do this? I insta-kill them. Oh, there we go.
Keep grabbing glands. I want the mushroom full of poison because poison is spicy and spicy food is like an explosion before your mouth.
Actually says there's one over here, but I think it fell off the edge. Oh no, you can go down here. Didn't even know that. My bad. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Get out of here, Torg.
This is why you lost a controlling share of your own company. I knew I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Time to poison this Wattle Gobbler, guys. This is the moment where we put bad memories behind and finally kill this stupid Wattle Gobbler that has given me so much trouble before. So much trouble.
Now add the poison glands to the marination vat. Hit that button to marinate the out of that meal.
Wow. God damn you, Torg.
The meal's almost ready. Let's get cooking. Start the
Think you can hide yourself in a wall? Yeah, get out of there. Don't want to die again, do we?
That's it. You've gone off script one too many times, Torg. Today's meal is canceled. Chefs, shut down that oven. We can't stop now. Protect the oven. I swear.
I have an idea. Let's gather them all up, right?
Ravenous Wattle Gobbler.
Gather them all up. And we bring them over here. And we kill them. Oh, I downed myself with that shot. Easy.
Is that what happened?
He's a brute. He ain't dying easily. There we go. I just reloaded the infinity pistol. Don't ask how or why. Fire! Let it burn!
Don't let those food shops destroy our culinary masterpiece.
Let it burn! Now the food should be cooked, right?
They shut down the oven. Our food is getting cold.
Hide? Where are you? Come on, here. Fight me like a man.
Food's done. Go get it.
Get out of here, Torg.
Taste buds are aflame with the power of 1,000 nuclear bombs. My mouth
What's a
is
pie?
watering so much you could
Isn't
drown
that
a small
nice?
village in my cheeks. The taste apocalypse is upon us.
And here we are now, where we're going to face our showdown. We are going to face the Wattle Gobbler, guys. Go. I have to move closer. 1, 2, 3, or 4. No, we're number 1, so let's do this.
You know why we made the Gobbler invincible, Torg? So you could kill him. After dozens of failed attempts by other contestants, you were supposed to finally kill it on camera while wielding our most expensive guns. You would have looked like a hero. Why be a hero when you could eat one? You are the dumbest person in the world.
He is the dumbest person in the
Several other
world, though.
contestants to kill you if the Gobbler can't, Vault Hunter.
Come out here, Gobbler.
Will pay for your idiocy. Here comes the Ravenous Wattle Gobbler. We've replaced
That thing's
this
ugly.
normal food with poison. Let's see if he notices. He took the bait. Now just don't die until the poison.
He's actually invincible, Wattle Gobbler. So he can't die right now, but he will. You just need to like hurt some enemies. The poison needs to get time to get to his system. You know. Let's just kill all these enemies around him first, then get to him. Oh, we killed him. I wasn't even trying to kill him, and we killed him. You want to shoot me? Shoot me.
Let the taste-pocalypse begin.
Burn. Burn, I say, burn. Come over here. Stop running from me.
What did I
There.
tell you?
Your last chance,
Add some
Torg.
iridium.
Call this off, or you're out of the company.
I didn't mean to kill him so fast.
Just work your moxie and blow things up. Pro boner.
Thought we were supposed to get ahead. I think it's from completing the mission, though. Is that it? Wait, what's over here? More iridium?
What a shiny
Get out of here.
hammer.
Nasty. Oh, that was easy. Little too easy. Dun 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 dun. Take the plunge. Well, before we do that, we're gonna go up here. Grab these that are gonna have useless stuff in them. You can already tell. This is all level 50 gear. Imagine we pull out a legendary, I would be sad. Because we are not on Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. Let's go. And we're in. And I get my head.
My grandma, pretty big fan of yours.
And now we have to listen to Grandma's story. Which we actually have to listen to, guys. It's super boring, trust me. If you guys just want to leave the video now, like, comment, and subscribe down below, because this is going to be just listening to Torg's grandma. But if you want to listen to her story, stick around. It's pretty good, pretty cool.
Oh man, it's the Vault Hunter! You are awesome! Didn't you fight Terramorphous?
Yeah, not yet. Actually, I did fight Terramorphous.
With 100 tentacles. You ever thought anything with tentacles? Oh, of course you have. Terramorphous had tentacles. How silly of me. Now, where was I?
I am so sorry.
All right, the whale creature. His name was Blowhole the Apocalypse. I called him the Apocalypse for short. And he attacked my hometown of Tsunami's Edge when I was but a little girl. You ever been to Tsunami's Edge? Great town, nice beaches, great food, and the cost of living is just so low. Even being a
This is
single
so
grandmother
tedious.
and working part-time in a scat meat processing factory, I was still able to provide for little Mr.
Oh my
Toy.
god.
We may not have been able to afford the finer things in life, like food, but we got by. After all, Mr. Torg and I didn't have anything but one another after that horrible gas leak blew up the iridium mine, killing my son and his lovely wife. From that day onward, my little Mr. Torg vowed to conquer explosions themselves in an effort to avenge his fallen parents. And oh man, I forgot what I was talking about. Where was? Oh right, the blowhole, the apocalypse. So anyway, I was wrestling blowhole to the ground, and I had my bicep curled around his blueberry throat. Blueberry? Sorry, I meant to say blubbery. I've got blueberries on the brain, I guess. I grow them in my backyard. Mr. Torg helped me plant them.
Oh my God.
Thanks again for that, grandson.
I love you, Grandma!
He's gonna ask us questions.
Anyway, I have my bicep around his blubbery throat, and Mr. Torg starts crying because he really likes whale squids, and he doesn't want to see me hurt one.
They are the princes of the ocean!
So I let the whale go after giving it a punch in the eyeball so he'll remember me, and it swam away into the ocean. And then I had Mr. Torg drive me to the ice cream parlor. He got me Rocky Road, because Rocky Road's my favorite. I'm extremely partial to the way the marshmallows act like little landmines of flavor.
Rocky Road. We have to remember that, I believe.
Flavor of ice cream. Is it pistachio? I bet it's pistachio. Oh, that reminds me! You'll never guess who I saw today. Pistachio the Amazing! He's a magician who studied under Crazy Earl, so he's got that weird mustache, you know, but I saw him make a rack hive disappear. A whole rack hive! I said to Mr. Torg, I said, Mr. Torg,
Oh my
wasn't that
God.
amazing? And he said, yes, it was, Grandma. Didn't you say that, high five? You remember saying that?
I remember, Grandma!
And we stood in line afterward and got his autograph, and I thought I had it somewhere around here, but it's probably in the attic. I really ought to go up there and clean it out one of these days. I have so many little keepsakes up there. Are you... You're paying attention, right?
Yeah, I am.
Hey, what's my favorite flavor of
Rocky Road. It's Rocky Road.
Oh, so you are listening. How wonderful. You're an even better listener than my old pet rack, Beasto. Beasto was such a sweetie. You ever had a pet rack? If you can tame them, they are the sweetest pet you'll ever have. He used to just sit on my shoulder and bite chunks of flesh out of my neck to pass the time. I still remember the way he used to tweet. He went, tweet, tweet. It was so cute. I had a conversation with him once. I said, Mr. Beasto. He liked being called Mr. Beasto. It made him feel like an aristocrat. I said, Mr. Beasto, you're looking very cute today. And he said, oh, thank you, that's so nice. Or he tweeted in a way that made me know that's how he felt. And then he lowered his little head like he was taking a bow. It was adorable. Beasto was my third pet rat.
God.
First I had Woody. He got hit
Third
by a
pet
train.
rate.
Then I had Anita. She got shot up trying to take vengeance on the train that killed Woody. And then I found Beasto making little poops on the windmill outside our house. After Mr. Torg and I wrestled her to the ground, I did a flying pile driver off a nearby tower tree. Got him straight in the spine and brought him down. We brought him in and fed him some skag steaks until he decided he loved us. I still miss Beasto sometimes. He just died of old age. Rats don't live much longer than a few years, but I treasured the time we had together. Oh, poor Mr. Torg. When Beasto died, he cried for a week. The kids made fun of him at school, but I told him not to pay them any mind.
Being in touch with your emotions is not a character flaw!
That's right, high five. Is something wrong? You look confused, Vault Hunter. Oh, you probably haven't heard anyone call Mr. Torg high five before. The world may know him as Mr. Torg, but the Flexingtons always referred to him using his middle name. It's a Flexington family tradition, after all, to use your grandfather or grandmother's name as your own middle name. And my husband, High Five Flexington, God rest his soul, was the best grandfather Mr. Torg could have asked for before he passed. He taught Mr. Torg dang near everything he knew about firearms. Without High Five's teachings, I don't think the Torg Corporation would exist at all. Gosh, I still remember the first gun Mr. Torg tried to make after his parents died.
My
A
God.
Jacobs shotgun with a stick of dynamite attached to the barrel. Torg nearly blew his face off, but he got up, dusted his mustache off, and swore that by the time he reached the age of 11, he would make a gun that fired explosions without killing the operator. And by golly, he did. It took a couple of dozen prototypes before he got the right combination of gun parts and explosives right. But once he did, woo-wee! I'll never forget the plume of smoke that used to be my neighbor's homestead. They were jerks, though, so it's okay. Gosh, I've been talking your ear off for some time, haven't I? It's so kind of you to listen for this long. I I've taken up too much of your time already. Please don't feel like you have to stick around any longer. As a matter of fact, take this for giving this old woman some company. Woo!
And she gives me crap money.
You're even more attractive than Mr. Torque said you were.
Second story.
I've got another story for you.
Yes, we can. I told you it's gonna be long, guys. Got quite a bit of things here. Melee damage. Speed. Shield capacity. Maximum health. Melee damage.
Voice, you know. Oh, you still want to talk with me?
Here we go, guys. Second story.
Say, you'll never guess who I saw today. Captain Scarlet. She was robbing my retirement home with a few other brigands, and I recognized her from her wanted poster, and I said, "Oh, hey, you fought the Vault Hunter, didn't you?" And she bowed all elegantly and said something like, "Indeed I did, madam," and said that you were really good at fighting, and that you beat her fair and square. She didn't seem to harbor much of a grudge about it. Nice girl. You should think about meeting up with her again if you're not shacked up with anybody, you know? I mean, of course, you probably are. Gorgeous hunk of a Vault Hunter like you. I bet you're beating away suitors left and right. Look, you're blushing. Oh, I could just eat you up. Mr. Torgue was so scared of trying to get a date for such a long time. He used to go to parties in high school and just stand in the back without talking to anybody.
I am an introvert!
I tried to tell him, I said, don't worry about chasing love. If you chase your dreams, then love will follow. See, that's the thing people don't get. You watch Echo films and they're just awful. They teach you that the only way to be with someone is just to pursue them over and over until they decide they like you. In reality, you know when you like someone almost immediately. You can't really convince somebody to fall in love with you. You just look like a stalker. But if you do things that you're interested in, like making guns that explode or killing mercenaries, then people will see that confidence and skill you have, and they'll be attracted to it. There's always a fine line between that kind of confidence and narcissism, you know? There's nothing worse than somebody who wants to be famous. I remember when Mr. Torgue first sold his weapons tech to that board of directors, he was pretty egocentric for a while. Taking pictures of himself and posting them to the EchoNet all the time. Trying to hobnob with every celebrity that used his weapons. He came back home one day with a supermodel under each arm, and I said, "Mr. Torgue, what are you doing? You've lost sight of who you are. It's been weeks since you actually created a new gun," I said. And it was true. He'd been more obsessed with being well known for doing something great than with actually doing something great.
It was a dark point in my life.
Thankfully, High Five listened to me and got to work on what would eventually become the Kerblaster. You a fan of the Kerblaster? That was always my favorite. That and the Flacker, which I know a lot of people hate. But there's more to combat than just brute efficiency in this old lady's eyes.
The Kerblaster
Style counts for something. And there's nothing quite like filling the air with tiny little explosions. It's like a fireworks show, except the deaths aren't as sad and unexpected. Actually, that reminds me, now that you're here, I wanted to throw some ideas at you for feedback. I'm a playwright in my spare time, and I'm trying to write a story about an up-and-coming tournament fighter who tries to find love in a gladiatorial arena. And I figure you've got a lot of experience, so your feedback could really be valuable. So the play is called Broken Hearts and Broken Necks. Scene 1. Fade in on an arena, just after a battle. Body parts litter the stage.
Oh my god. This is so tedious.
Spotlight illuminating her blood-stained armor. She stands, holding her sword triumphantly aloft. Valkyrie. Is there no warrior who can challenge me? Must I be destined to spend my life as the strongest, the bravest, the most invincible warrior this galaxy has seen? For I am Valkyrie, scourge of the gladiatorial games! Excellent flower, as she shakes her head in despair. From stage left, enter Melda, a janitor with a heavy heart and an even heavier conscience. he begins sweeping the body parts into a bin, which is colored green, and remember that because that's a symbol of the color that will come back, until melancholy overtakes him. He drops his push broom to the floor and falls to his knees before delivering a heart-wrenching soliloquy. The blood cannot be washed away. Not before and not now. Even as I attempt to escape the past, which haunts me still. Must I live forever as a fraud, sweeping up the trash of others to hide my shame and avoid my pursuers? Must I forever remain on the periphery of joyful combat, ever watchful but never participating? Then, with a clatter of armor, Valkyrie re-enters the stage right. Good morrow, lowly
Oh
janitor.
my god.
I heard a noise and thought it worth investigating. No, oh, great Valkyrie, 'twas nothing but the wails of the souls you released from their bodies.
I could just shoot her.
Souls that wail in agony as they fly upward to Valhalla. Fools! What have they to wail about? Their agonies are over, ended at the point of my sword. Mine, however, have only yet begun, for it is lonely at the time, and an unchallenged life is a boring one. No doubt, aside. If only I were able to tell her my true identity, I would give her a fight she would not soon forget. Back to her. Yes, ma'am, boredom is the true tragedy. May you one day find challenge in combat. Stupid. Nodon picks up a giant two-armed bastard sword with almost no effort. Valkyrie aside. What is this? Stage left. Valkyrie. What strength this janitor possessed? Who is he to pick up a bastard sword with but 2 fingers? What hidden power does he hold? What secrets does he keep? I will endeavor to uncover his past, in the hopes that our swords may cross in battle! Exeunt. End of scene. Scene 2.
Oh my god.
The interior of the governor's house. The table is set with myriad teas and biscuits. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even ask you for the feedback on the first scene. Did you like it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wonderful. I'll continue then. Scene 2. The governess enters from stage left. Governess. I refuse to respond to these absurd accusations. Her husband looks at her quizzically. Governor. And what accusations may those be? Governess. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm ready to get feedback on the play yet. But what about you? What are you up to? Tell Grandma Flexington all about it. I bet you've had some amazing adventures. Mr. Torg told me about the time you all played bunkers and badasses together. He said it was one of the most fun and welcoming experiences of his life.
Grandpa! You're embarrassing me!
Sorry, sweetie, but really, you and the Vault Hunters are his first real pals. It wasn't easy for Mr. Torg to make friends at school when he had facial hair at age 8, pets at 8.5, and dead parents by age 9. People found him intimidating, but I told him that he should be thankful for the fact that he looks different. Anyone who wouldn't be friends with you based on appearance wouldn't be a very good friend anyway. But he really does like hanging out with all of you. Most people these days want Torg to pose for pictures or blow something up by flexing at it. It's not often he gets to sit down and play games with people. Oh, speaking of games, did you play Going Back to the House
don't
yet?
want to.
It's a new echo simulation about exploring a log cabin you lived in when you were a kid. There's no violence or anything. You just walk around looking at cereal boxes and remembering people you made out with. I really like where Echo Sims have gone in the past few years, don't you? There seem to be a lot more of them with interesting things to do beyond shooting people, and the writing has gotten so tight and concise. For instance, did you ever play The Samurai's Marker? The whole game's story was delivered through haiku. Did Zero write it or something? No, I'm just joshing. I know you're too busy for that. But oh yeah, I was playing At the End of the Pointed Gun last night on my Echo Sim player, and wow, is that fun. It's about a guy who punches people and smacks himself in the face with doors. Easily one of the best punch-related comedy sims ever. But oh, I'm really looking forward to this game called Robot Hunter Assault Squadron, which is this big randomized survival game about throwing bottles at trees and accidentally scaring birds. In the demo version, I scared a bird so hard it died. 10 out of 10 in my book. But what kind of things do you do for fun? You play any sports? You look like you might be into some of the more extreme stuff, like spine hurdling or psycho head volleyball. I knew an athlete a lot like you when I was younger. Her name was Nijo, and she was especially gifted at the giblet toss. That's an old pastime we had back when I was younger. Idea was you punch a convict, and then see how far you could make their viscera fly across a big field. You got points based on distance and the size of the viscera. She won the final round of the giblet toss championship by getting a left eyeball to cross the 300-meter mark. They said she was juicing with iridium, but I think they were just angry that she dethroned the reigning champ, misogynistic Jeff. People really liked him for some reason. Hey, what's your favorite food? Mine's burgers, personally. People look at you like you're a celeb or something when you say you like burgers, but just think of all the things you can do with it. You can change out the patty, play around with your toppings, change what sides you have. You ever have a burger with veggie chips? Gosh, I all but forgot about fries for about a year after I discovered the veggie chip combo. And I'm not a vegetarian or anything, but those veggie patties they make on the more upper class worlds are crazy good. Better than real meat if you cook it right. Mr. Torg tried to be vegetarian once after he saw a fluff bear get run over by a truck. How long do you last again?
12 seconds!
Barely even finished the word vegetarian before he lunged at a skag chew I was holding in my left hand. Nearly lost a finger. Granted, he's always been partial to skag chews or skag bacon. Don't know why, since I always felt like skags tasted like old tires and vomit. But to each his own. Taste is a funny thing. People say your taste buds get more refined as time goes on, but they actually get worse and worse. So when Mr. Torg used to refuse vegetables as a kid, it's because he was actually tasting how awful they were. When we old folks eat vegetables, we're only okay with it because we can't taste all the gross vitamins and stuff. Granted, vitamins are what have kept me going for as long as I've been going. You get enough B12 in your system and you can headbutt a freight train without so much as a bruise. That reminds me, I need to get my pills ready for the rest of the week. I have one of those little metal containers split into different sections for each day. It's really helpful. And the sides are sharp enough that I can use it to ward off burglars if I need to. What else do I have to do this week? Probably head to the bazaar, pick up some frozen spider and flanks. Gotta bring my coat, though, because it gets kind of chilly in the freezer section. What else do I need? Oh, I need Schwartzman's candy drops. Gosh, those are delicious. They're so smooth and sweet. Just thinking about them, I could go for one right now, couldn't you? Do you think you could go find me one?
Yes. Finally, we're actually doing something in the game. Jeez. It's been so long. We're going the right way, right? I don't even know, man. My brain's just like dead from listening to her for so long. Oh, they come back. Come back to life. I cannot. That just happened. You guys saw nothing. I bet I lose like $5 million. $5 million. Great. Don't worry. I'll get more money later. My friend will help me out with money. Pretty nice guy.
I'm gonna swallow your throat.
Is he flying? What the heck? A little weird. Where are we getting this candy at? This little island up here?
It's a Schwartzman candy drop. Grab it for me, will ya? Oh, I can taste it already.
Is this it? Oh, it's right here.
Wonderful. Bring it back here and I'll finish my story.
Die, die, die. Oh my god. Listen to her next story? What's this? Mystery right here. Why does this say mystery? Oh, 'cause it's the slag weapon that you need to slag these guys with. That's why Torg is like, oh, you need a slag weapon. Good thing I showed that, so anyone that's watching is going through this playthrough now knows where the slag weapon is. Jeez. It's a little too late for that. But you know. I swear if we have to listen to another story, I'm done, man. These brutes. If they're this strong on true Vault Hunter mode, just imagine how strong they are on UHVM. I mean UVHM, my bad.
Thank you so much! I'll eat this later while sitting by the fireplace telling Mr. Torg stories of days gone by. There's just nothing like a good roaring fireplace, is there? Something healing and safe. Maybe that's why our family likes explosions so much. They're basically just big fireplaces. Every explosion feels just like coming home. Oh, maybe that'd be a good slogan for the Torg Corporation. Don't you think, high five? Ah! Oh, don't be silly. It's a wonderful slogan and you know it. I used to come up with slogans for a living when I was in my teens. I came up with the jingle for Professor Gunsight's Can't Miss Scopes. How'd it go again? Oh, yeah. If you try to shoot but you miss a lot, then give Professor Gunsight Scopes a shot. Ha! And then they played a gunshot sound effect and someone going, ah. It was cute. But gosh, I've been talking for a while now, haven't I? Thanks for bringing your friends to listen to an old book.
Thank God.
For a while. I can't tell you how great it is to have somebody new to talk to, especially a Vault Hunter. Oh, and one more thing. No, actually, that could probably make just something about vaults and the end of the universe. Anyway, here. I always spoil my friends, just like I spoiled my grandson.
Vaults in the end of the universe? I want to hear this. What?
Enjoy it!
Wow, that is a terrible rocket launcher. Where's that piece of crap? Disgusting.
Conversation! Ow!
And that's it, guys. That was the whole DLC. If you guys did enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'll see you all till next time. Take care, everyone. Have a nice day, and goodbye.